Hello everyone, and welcome back to the series I'm calling Casually Competitive, Mario Kart World Edition. This challenge is all about determining just how much better competitive players are than casual players, and how much effort is realistically required to achieve that level of gameplay. I'll be taking a time trial of each new course that I attempt, for a baseline, followed by a timer recording how long I spend learning new techniques. Then, I'll record a new time trial to show growth, and conclude with a race against the CPUs on the map. This is all to build up to hitting the online scene all at once at the end. I'll be using Peach on the Mock Rocket or Rawpog. If you missed the other videos, I do recommend watching them first, but there's nothing lost by just jumping in here. Last time we went to the busy Shy Guy Bazaar, and now we'll be continuing around the outer edge of the map to Airship Fortress. But first, it's time to run the last track once more, to see if there's been any skill loss. I'll be doing this for each subsequent video as well, running the previous track once before getting into the new one. So, without further ado, let's head back over to Shy Guy Bazaar. Alright, here we are, heading back into Shy Guy Bazaar for what is probably the final time between now and, when we come back for online worldwides, and then later for the competitive scene. And we're just going to be proving, like always, that what we learned last time is still in our brains, and that, it wasn't just a one-off. And that since last episode, we haven't lost the ability to perform these tricks. And I always say that it's oh, okay, that wasn't super clean, but that's fine. Sometimes it's not super clean. Let's see if we can make it up. Anyway, as I was saying, the only reason I say that it's probably the last time we come here instead of definitely the last time we come here is because wow, that was very bizarre. Anyway, it's because I've been knocking around this idea of coming back for a refresher on each of these courses. Right before, okay, 0.4 behind isn't the end of the world. Anyway, right before we hit the online scene, I'm considering, just quick refreshers on all the maps, make sure everything's cool as, a reminder to everybody, including myself. Yeah, so that's something that's on my mind. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but it's definitely a possibility. Ooh, accidentally touched that guy, poor dude. Anyway, so that's a possibility, but, yeah. Oh, and also, I suppose, I do have to, wow, I'm over here. Oh, I think that's faster. Anyway, I also probably will have to come back for, another reason, because if you guys recall, I started a new, okay, 0.2 behind, that's cool. I started a new account for this challenge, so I don't have Rainbow Road unlocked. So, I might need to come back, to unlock Rainbow Road before we can actually even complete learning. Oh no, I went into the grass. Oh well, we're not going to be at our old time, it looks like, but this is definitely a respectable time. And now we can head into Airship Fortress. Anyway, yeah, I don't have Rainbow Road unlocked, so I'm definitely going to need to come back to unlock Rainbow Road. Oh no, and we're ending in the off-road. Oh, how sad. How very, very sad it is. But that's okay. We weren't that... Yeah, okay, we were a full, 1 second behind, but honestly, coming in it fresh after that, no, that's fine. That's pretty good. And my driving skills are only, literally, they're just improving since I do these challenges. Literally, since I did the whistle stop video, I'm able to do the interior gap jump, every time. I do it in normal races with my friends now, and they hate me for it. So, it's yeah. Anyway... I can be happy with that, and we will move on to Airship Fortress. Alright, here we are, entering into the race at Airship Fortress, and we're going to be racing this first time against the Nintendo Ghost, who is, David, I believe, and it's a baby Bowser, or Bowser Jr., and running the Koopa Clown Kart thing. Yeah, anyway, in case you're new, or if you just need a refresher, what we're going to be doing first here is just my normal run of the map without any sort of special nonsense mixed in there, and then we're going to learn cool techniques. So basically whatever I do here is just what I normally do in competitive, if I were racing against my friends. Can I make it? Ooh, I made it. Probably should have dismounted, but whatever. I'm not really 100% on how much optimization there is here. It feels like a really simplistic track, but then again, whenever I think that, I'm always just wrong, so there's probably something. I do know that right here we can mushroom through that and jump onto the rail, although I've never done it before. So yeah, it's basically just gonna be that 3 times over. Alright. 4 seconds ahead of the computer time. And we finish at 208.309. Alright. Well, we did beat the Nintendo time, but, let's see. By about 7 seconds. And that's cool, like 7.6 seconds. Now is the time that we go and check out the world record, get a timer running, and start learning how to drive this better so that we can improve our time. So, let's go get that going. Alright, I have checked out the world record, and now it is time to try to do some of it. Honestly, a lot of it was not, super crazy. It kind of felt like a, more polished version of the line I was already taking. And I was correct about the ending. It does use it does go through the off-road and then jumps from there. So, basically, they do this, and then kick off from here. And then, okay, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna rewind actually if I can. Nope. Anyway, I'll try it again. Basically, there's a lot more tricking on the rails in the world record run than the one I have. That was bad, but that's fine. Anyway, so they trick actually right here, and then run down here, and I forgot to be charging a charge jump, but then they boost up onto there. So it's like, right there. Nope, a little bit earlier than that. Like, there. I had it right the first time, it's crazy. So it's like there. A little bit. Like there. And then it's charge, and then they get up here. And they're actually doing tricks on the inside of this, like here. But maybe it's a little earlier. Yeah, it's right after that, that turn on the pipe. It's... Oh, okay, maybe I don't have the speed for it, or maybe... whatever. And then, it's off here, and around... A charge jump here, but I don't know. Dismount, and then yeah, the big thing after all the shenanigery at the beginning, the biggest thing is going to be the ending, which is like they just hold it for forever and then they fire it early, and then okay, kind of like that, but I gotta aim a lot better. Nope, bad. Yeah, this one doesn't feel like it's gonna take overly long. It's got like 2 or 3 tricks that are weird timing that I just have to kind of learn, and then I'm pretty much set for it. Like, I missed that because I was dumb, but... And then I missed that for some stupid reason, too, but, like, you gotta come down here and then go up here, and then it's like... That, and... Yeah, like... Okay, it's sort of like that, but I didn't attach to the rail, so it makes me slower. Wow, how am I missing that? I never miss that. Like, I do that all the time. It's so weird. And now, okay, well, I need to do it further in. Nope. Nope, too late. Too wrong. Nope. Alright, this dismount from right here, it feels both easy, and, yeah, see, it feels both easy and like something that isn't going to be usable or matter at all in an actual race. So I'm not going to bother doing that part, because the other lines he takes, they're just, or the other lines that the world record takes, they just go over the top of that. So I'm gonna ignore that one. This is where I really need to focus my efforts. Okay, I gotta hit closer to the red flag. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it once. Wow, okay, that was really dumb. I've been trying to do, so in the second lap, the guy does a, does a right trick on the thing right there and lands on the chain. And I was trying to emulate that, but maybe it's unnecessary. I definitely should be doing that differently, though. Yeah, okay, so... so at least to here, I should be tricking forward, landing here, and then I can get this one, right? Okay, well, a little too late on the trick there. A little too early on the trick, like... Oh, that works better, why don't I do that? Well, because it does that. Kinda like that. Yeah, this stuff is mostly really easy, like... It's gotta just be the execution and, like, little things, because... Honestly, the world record is, like, in my time are already fairly close. I think that the world record is 10 seconds faster than my time, which is obviously a lot. But, yeah. It just means that there's not a whole lot to do. Yes, look at that. Okay, 0.678. Good. But yeah, like, seriously, like, my old time and this one are fairly similar. Like, the only real optimization I'm making is better driving and this. Right here. Ah. Wow. But I was almost a whole second ahead. So, you know, there's that. I guess better driving really is just better, huh? Who would have thought that in a driving game, a racing game, that better and cleaner driving is going to make your time better? Crazy. What a novel idea. Oh yeah. I was going so fast I was afraid I was actually going to get burned there. Oh yeah, okay. 0.91. That is a good lead to have. Alright. Are we about to have a new record for shortest? It's gonna be Koopa Troopa Beach for the least amount of time spent learning it. Come on. Surely we can get a... This is crazy. Absolutely insane how fast this one's coming together. Like, I'm sorry, I know that I was silent for a lot. I was trying to learn a lot of this, and... Yeah, there's not been a lot of time for me to just kind of vibe. Wow. Holy wow. Okay, so the world record was actually 14 seconds faster than my other time, but I just shaved 4.1 seconds off of my other time, and that, like, hang on, I haven't stopped the timer yet, have I? That was 16 minutes and 40 seconds of effort. 16 minutes of effort. And, like, the little bits of changing, of optimization that I could put in there, they save next to nothing, and they're not super useful and competitive. I think this might just be a really simplistic track to run when you're actually just going to race. But that was really, like, obviously, if I wanted to get the world record, I would have to put in a lot of effort to learn nuance. But that was awesome. All right, well, I guess let's go do a race with the computers. Alright, here we are already heading into Airship Fortress for our race against the computers. Hey, Bowser's here, good for him. Anyway, like, we spent like 16 minutes and 30 seconds on this map. It is not even funny. We learned like one trick that I hadn't learned before, and the rest is like basically the same. So, as always, computers are hard, items are normal, CC is 150. Let's see how we do. Okay, well, that was stupid. But whatever. And green shells. I was really hoping for mushrooms, but green shells are cool too, I guess. That just means we're just basically going to be running this like we always have. But at least now we're running it like we always have, with the knowledge that we're running the cleanest line. At least without mushrooms. So we have no mushrooms, we're going to have to go around. Hey! That was cold. Why would you do that to me, boo? Alright, lap 2, here we go. Okay, again with that. Seriously, I don't know what why I'm doing that, but whatever. And I'm bumped on walls. Like, and it doesn't matter because this path is so good and we're so good that the computers are still just trailing behind. Like, so far behind, it's not even funny. Oh, stop stealing my stuff, man! It's just not cool. It's just not right. Can't be doing me like that. Okay, and we're gonna get Kamek a little bit. This has been... Oh, hey, I unlocked Rocky Wrench. Hey, good for me. Did I mention this is a new account? Alright, well... We're able to skip all of them. It's kind of funny because we got the Rocky Wrenches right at the spot where where they are. So, kind of cool. But, whatever. Anyway. Oh, dude, 3! I was stolen from 3 times this race. So far. Yeah, just absolutely destroyed. Items weren't even necessary. I didn't need items. I don't need your items. Waluigi in second place is still going around the outer spiral. Like, yeah, he just got out of the spiral when the map faded away. Like, Jesus. Okay, yeah, no, kicked some total butt. That was awesome. I mean, we didn't... That was just... It was the shortest one. What can I say? I expected Koopa Troopa Beach to be the shortest, but that one went even faster than Koopa Troopa Beach. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And please... tune in next time for when we take on the amazing, ultimate Bowser's Castle. That one is going to be awesome. So, definitely be here for it.